Hi, New Worry Man. Well, I'm afraid YouTube is no longer the YouTube we will know, but it's owned by the gods now, and I think that they own everything that govern us. Um, and when you take on these gods, you dealing with the army, navy. Mustn't forget the guards, the police. They're all there to protect them, even though we pay for it. But I'm afraid they're not our bodyguards. They are their bodyguards. But it's sad to think that we are reduced to this, basically. Extremely sad. But I think this is nothing compared to some of the problems that is around in the world today. How helpless people in our positions feel. How powerless we are when we are confronted by these well-established groups of families that basically have set everything up and manage it and have pay people like you and I to keep an eye on us. But that's the way it is. That's how the setup is. I only notice it and starting to understand it due to the battles I'm going through with Costco, and started to realize that I'm fighting this massive, powerful group of people that are so established, deep-rooted into each country, of families. Basically, when when colonialism took over, conquered the world, if you want to call it, in some ways they've convinced all rulers of every country how to undermine the system. So basically, you're talking about all powerful families that run each and every country in the world. You know, they what you could have extreme powers of undermining us individuals. We are nothing but slaves, really. You know, even though we have our freedom, we can jump on the plane, but no, we can't. We need passports, we need visas, and we need the lot. So that's how it is, you know. It's just like in our case, basically, I don't think we are going to get justice, because I'm starting to understand the animal I'm dealing with. Extremely ruthless and vicious. At least you've got, in America, you're lucky. Hang on to your weapons, because you've got this, you know, that is the only thing that you have that give you justice in America. Could you imagine America like the UK? I think, you know, you wouldn't get the justice that you're getting over there if you didn't have these weapons. I think even though, you know, having these weapons now, as the society, the gods are getting more and more cleverer, they are making it, you know, they're breaking through new grounds in undermining, you know, even though you have weapons, but they're still managing to buy a lot of the people that they want on their side, that you will some time or other confront in your lifetime over a situation that you will come across fighting against the society you belong to. But in our case, in the UK, I'm not so lucky to be able to have that weapon you have, and not only that, we can't even carry a damn knife soon. You know, the way they're going down that road, because the rulers have this great fear now. They are starting to realize that people are getting more educated or understanding more about our society, and they are feeling endangered. That's why they've got cameras everywhere. It's not to be lovely to think that it's for our good, but I don't think it's for our good. It's all there. It serves a purpose to protect them. But I think the only way you could change the society that we have, if, for example, YouTube, if there was another website that is totally unique within itself. It doesn't depend on the Western world at all for satellite support and whatnot. That is willing to come and become a transparent website, willing to accept democracy. Well, there's nothing out there. We are the democracy at present. So you can imagine where we are at. But no, I just feel that we're nothing but slaves, really, to a established, strong, powerful families that rule us. The more deeper I'm going into my wife's case, I realize that we can't trust our solicitors, we can't trust our doctors, we can't trust the consultants. We can't even trust the judges. So even the whole infrastructure is controlled by them. So what democracy have I got, For example, my wife's case, we walked into a place, washing machines fell from 30 foot. It's not as if that we had an accident that, they could say, well, our car was only doing 20 miles an hour, and we claim it was doing 80 miles an hour. But any good mathematician should be able to work out the weight of a washing machine and falling from 30 foot, what sort of speed it's doing. But even that, because they're so powerful and confident, they've got the strength and the power to make this case nothing. I'm so upset today because we just received a load of stuff from the defendants again. And they keep upsetting me, saying that my wife is lying. That she can't remember things because, she's lying that she can't remember anything. How would you like if somebody who's just your neighbor nearly killed you and they come round and keep sending you letters and say your wife is lying? And it's, to me, this is the sort of society I'm part of today. It's so it's so unbelievable that we have to live through this, is to think that they have nearly killed the sport and they've come round keep telling us that we're lying. We're fabricating it all. Yes, they dropped the washing machines, but it didn't hurt you that much, and anything you say different from that, you're lying, and there's nothing we can do about it, because that's the legal system. It accepts these people talking like that to us, I do understand what you're going through, and it's horrible, to think that you're so powerless, absolutely powerless.